Hi, everyone. This is Amanda Mundo, co-organizer of the Soulful Entrepreneur Summit, which is happening January 24th through the 28th of 2022. So today I'm super excited because I am joined here by Marin Laukka. She's the founder of Yes and she's here for a Summit Speaker Spotlight interview so you can get to know her a little better. Marin will be joining us on day one of the summit, which is Soulful Mindset Day. And she will be a summit panelist. And so let's dive on in. Thank you so much, Marin, for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. A pleasure,
And
as always, to chat with you.
yes, we have such phenomenal conversations. And so here we go. I'm just going to jump right into the questions. So please tell our viewers more about you and your business.
Yes. So as Amanda wonderfully introduced, my name is Marin Laukka. I am the owner of Yes which is a coaching practice that specifically empowers you to make more confident decisions that are aligned with your authentic self, which is a buzzword these days. So what I mean by authentic self is really aligned with your true values, your true goals, and even acknowledging your true fears and your unique circumstance. So I empower through group coaching, through one-on-one coaching, and also wonderful speaking events like this, especially after the release of my first book this year, which is called Ready Enough, Peering Over My Shoulder, which is a decision-making guide. So you can access this decision coaching in multiple pathways. And of course, at this summit through the Soulful Mindset panel that I'm very, very excited to speak on.
Woohoo! That's wonderful. Thank you so much. So, what does it mean to you to be a soulful entrepreneur?
When I think soul, I think of this depth. Like it's not just the surface level. And even, like I said, authenticity is a buzzword these days. And sometimes that can even start to feel surfacey. When I think of soulful, it's like it's deep, it's meaningful, it's that deep connection between individuals as well, and between souls going to that level. And so when I think of a soulful entrepreneur, it's someone who's really deeply rooted with themselves and with those who they're serving through whatever means that is, in a way that is deep, that has depth, that has meaning. And also all of our souls are unique is my belief and experience. And so it's also doing it in a way that is true to their most deep, vulnerable part, which of course, we're always peeling back the onion to understand what that is individually and together at a deeper layer, but to the best of our ability of how can we show up most true and again, most deep between ourselves, between our businesses, and between each other.
Oh my gosh, so true. And when we show up as our most selves, there's joy that's a part of that, right? There's just that just deeper happiness. It's that deeper just purpose that we have. And, in the summit, in addition to what it means to be a more soulful entrepreneur, we like to really tap into that joy. That's why, as Mara knows, we ask every single person who put us in a speaker application, what's your go-to song? Like, what makes you just energetic? You listen to this song and you're like, I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. What was your go-to song, Marin?
Yes. And when I say this go-to song, this is the song that I dance to in the mornings in my office. Not all mornings, but a lot of mornings is Badass Woman by Meghan Trainor. And I've jumped around with a few songs. I have a few others in my back pocket that I'll alternate between. But with Badass Woman specifically, it was my challenge to myself to show up in a bigger way and not be so shy about my gifts and my purpose and my connections and just my voice and speaking it a little bit louder. And I think especially as women, we are taught through many means to be quiet and to take kind of a back seat or to be polite. And Badass Woman, the name itself and the song just really is empowering of saying, what's wrong with being badass and showing up and back to the soulful idea as my unique self and letting that shine through and letting that be a means of connection and service with others.
Oh my gosh, I completely am so on board with that. And any of our viewers out there, if you haven't heard the song Badass Woman, in the caption, you will see a link to a Spotify playlist. We have actually attached all of our speakers, panelists, contributors, all of myself and Allison's, our go-to songs are in there so that you can have a bunch of just go to energetic, soulful songs in your back pocket to help you get up in the morning and just, hey, shake a tail feather if you have to. I mean, I love it. I love it. Thank you, Marin. Thank you so much. So, what are you most excited about sharing at the summit with our
Yeah,
audience?
so I'm really excited to be with the Soulful Mindset crew and on that day, because a lot of what I work with my clients as a coach is the mindset side of things. And that roots down to our belief systems, just like how my explanation of Badass Woman, the song of how do we shift our perception of what we've been taught and dismantle what doesn't work for us and what isn't feeling good and what isn't serving us and our communities and everyone around us as well. And then step into a part of us that's, yes, true to us, but also that owns that truth and that can share it in even bigger ways. And specifically with decision making, that the mindset of being able to and being confident, not only in making the decision, but in standing firm on the other side of decision making. And of course, as entrepreneurs, we make decisions all day, every day. And so to flex that muscle and to learn a framework and share even just a little bit of my framework to help anyone make the intangible a little bit more tangible and empower you to make those decisions confidently. And I'll also be sharing my background. My master's degree is in positive psychology. So I will definitely be pulling in some positive psychology to the mindset panel as well.
Well, everyone, I mean, this is the caliber of speakers and panelists and contributors that we have in the summit. I mean, if you feel moved and you totally just connect with what Marin has said today, go and get your ticket. There's no reason to wait. Go to getsoulfulsuccess.com and you can get one of our limited tickets, or you can go ahead and just divulge in all of the goodness of the summit and grab an all access pass. I mean, this is what we're talking about. We're getting into the realness of what an entrepreneur is, and really going from a purpose driven place. And so if you love this, we'd love to see you there. So definitely go to getsoulfulsuccess.com. But I'm not through with you yet, Marin. I have some rapid fire questions for you. And this is a part of the interview that our interviewees don't really know about, but I'm going to just give you some rapid fire questions. It's pretty simple. And you just give us your response. All right.
I'm excited.
Okay. Here we go. Marin, sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Love it. Favorite book you've read in 2021?
Ready Enough, my own.
I was waiting for that. And the biggest takeaway from 2021?
Oh, so many. How powerful and important community and true, deep social connections are.
That is the truth. You find out what's really important when we have, crisis or pandemics on our hands, and that is the truth. Well, Marin, thank you for having a little fun with me here today. And again, everyone, go to getsoulfulsuccess.com to grab your tickets. And yeah, you'll see Marin day one bringing all of her soulful mindset expertise to the panel. All right, we will see you on the other side. Thank you again, Marin.
Thank you.
Bye.